Hello, Tarot friends. This is Ultraviolet Morgan, and we're going to do live readings using my new Mystical Manga Tarot deck. So, first I'm just going to show you some of the cards. These aren't in order because I've already looked through them. The Knight of Swords, the Empress, the Queen of Wands, the Star, Page of Wands, the World. Let's see. Four of Wands. I just love this deck. I really love this deck. And I may or may not supplement to some extent. This here is my tarot case that I actually made. It was what my pillowcases came in. So, the good tarot. So, I may use some good tarot cards. I see we have some people on. Hi, everyone. I can't really see the comments. I'm going to have to go get my other phone. These have a nice smell to them as well. Okay. I've got the Chariot and the Hermit telling me that we are ready to go. Just a general collective message. The Chariot is about victory and moving forward. And also it's about, we have the two horses and they're facing in opposite directions. So in order to move forward, you really need to get everybody moving in the same direction. So for me, a lot of times I think of it as your head and your heart. They need to be joined. And the Chariot is also ruled by the sign of Cancer, which is very emotional and can often be somewhat ruled by the heart. But I do believe that it's very capable of harnessing both the head and the heart into the same direction in order to move forward. And the Hermit is really about, people think about solitude, but it's also about inner wisdom and knowledge, listening to elders or just those who have more knowledge than you, more experience, more information, teachers. What's the word I want? Mentors. And also of looking within. So, this really fits kind of the way I've been feeling today, sort of looking within and trying to do some inner work, some shadow work, to deal with, to kind of face the parts of myself that I don't really want to face. And, coincidentally or not, I also was reading Jung. So this I'm reading right now is Man and His Symbols by Carl Jung. See, I've got a few people on there with questions ready to ask. I'm gonna have to run and get my phone so I can read them because I can't read them from this angle. I hope you guys can hear me. Okay. So I'm just gonna read a little bit for just a second, just a couple paragraphs from Jung. Myths go back to the primitives. I don't like his use of the word primitive, but we'll just ignore that for now. Myths go back to the primitive storyteller and his dreams. to men moved by the stirring of their fantasies. These people were not very different from those whose later generations have called poets or philosophers. Primitive storytellers did not concern themselves with the origin of their fantasies. It was very much later that people began to wonder where a story originated. Yet centuries ago, in what we now call ancient Greece, men's minds were advanced enough to surmise that the tales of the gods were nothing but archaic and exaggerated traditions of long-buried kings or chieftains. Men already took the view that the myth was too improbable to mean what it said. They therefore tried to reduce it to a generally understandable form. I'm not really sure if everyone agrees on this particular take on the concept, but it's okay. In more recent times, we have seen the same thing happen with dream symbolism. We become aware in the years when psychology was in its infancy that dreams had some importance. But just as the Greeks persuaded themselves that their myths were merely elaborations of rational or normal history, so some of the pioneers of psychology came to the conclusion that dreams did not mean what they appeared to mean. The images or symbols that they presented were dismissed as bizarre forms in which repressed contents of the psyche appears in the conscious minds. It thus came to be taken for granted that a dream meant something other than its obvious statement. Well, that seems obvious. So I'm gonna go get my phone real quick. I'll be right back. So hang in there and take a look at the Chariot and the Hermit. Now, I'm doing this live from my laptop, which does not have the greatest camera by far. But I'm just not able to do it on my phone. I was expecting to receive a new phone over Christmas, but I haven't yet, and I really wanted to go on, so I have been contemplating purchasing a new phone. We'll see how that goes. Okay, here we are, live. Gotta turn down the volume. Right. So hopefully everyone can hear me all right. Sunny Joe, hi, Sunny Joe. Morgan is my screen name. Thank you for liking. Yes, I need the Chariot in my life. New subscriber, thank you very much, Sunny Joe. Yes, he did a lot of work into dreams, as well as Freud, who really, I feel like Freud doesn't get a lot of credit for his dream work. Before I can lucid dream, but now. Yeah, I know I really want to do some dream work. More to do with dream work. So Joe, if you have a question. Okay. I was really confused by what I saw. There's a lot of delays now. I don't mind as long as my Poland and Canada plans come to fruition. Will everything gonna be okay? So you're asking it, okay. Is your Poland and Canada plans, is it travel plans? So is the question you're asking, will everything be okay with your travel plans? that is what I'm understanding the question to be. Oh, you want to know if everything's going to be okay in regards to job. Okay. I hope that's correct. Rada, how are you? May I be added, please? Sure, go ahead. Like and subscribe if you would like to. And I'm going to read for Sunny Joe, and then if you have a question, I will read for you. As soon as I remember the right way to shuffle so that these don't get... Right, you're just looking like that. I know there's a trick to it, but I don't always remember. Ooh, okay, it's a little loud. I'm just going to do it overhand shuffle. No problem, Nada. Sunny Joe. Sunny Joe wants to know if everything is going to be okay in relation to her job. Okay, we've got the cards. The whole deck is upside down. Did not mean to do that. The moon. Okay, so the Judgment card and the Page of Coins. Okay. So the moon indicates that things may not be clear or may not be what they seem to be. It could be that you're having a hard time right now, sort of figuring out exactly what you need to be doing, or figuring out the job culture, the workplace culture, or something, your job duties. Something could be fuzzy and unclear, or so if there may be some struggle with that, or if there's no struggle, then something is just not exactly as it appears to be. You are having a hard time right now. That makes sense. Okay, yeah, that does make very much sense with the moon. So yeah, so at the moment there is that sense of just really not having feelings of clarity, just struggling to really feel like you know how to do the right thing, say the right thing, whether it's the job itself or again with the culture. And then we have the Judgment. Now the Judgment card is kind of a card of rebirth, but also sometimes I get it when I'm feeling sort of judged. So I kind of have the sense that you feel like you're sort of out of your depth with the job, that you're feeling overwhelmed, that you're feeling like it's not clicking, it's not making sense to you, that sort of feeling. And then we have the Page of Cups, which is really quite a positive, but it's also a page and it's young, Page of Coins, which is really good in regards to work, money, finance. So I feel like pages are learners. So I think that you're not wrong, that you're just kind of behind the learning curve, and that there are some things that you do need to learn. And again, I'm not sure if it's the job duties or if it's the workplace culture, and it could be both. That you're just kind of not catching on to. But I feel with the Page of Coins that someone may come along who can kind of help you out, guide you, and sort of teach you the way of things a little bit. And also with the coins, it's kind of a good sign financially. So it may be that, have you just started? Are you in like the probationary period or the learning period? Where, have you, I feel like maybe you're just kind of starting, and once you reach a certain point, you might get like a boost in pay. Once your training is complete or something like that. I've had those kinds of jobs. I think Poland and Canada job will really come. I'm really confused by your question. I'm sorry, I'm talking really quietly. I'm really kind of confused by the question about Poland and Canada. So I do feel like with the Judgment card that there is a second life, and I also feel with the page that there's going to be someone who can guide you or give you some more assistance and really help you figure this out. So I would just kind of be on the lookout for this person who can sort of mentor you or just sort of give you some guidance. I hope that helps. We've got 2 people in the chat. Only 2 people. Rada, may I be added? If you mean added to readings, go ahead and ask a question. You're welcome, Sunny. I hope that was helpful. Sometimes when you get the moon, as a empathic reader, sometimes when you're reading about a situation that's unclear, you also feel unclear, So, and sometimes the messages just don't make sense to the reader, but they make sense to the receiver because they're not meant for me. So I hope there was something good in there. Rada, what will be next actions of Rish towards me by tomorrow? What is Rish gonna do tomorrow in regards to Rada? I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I really love these cards. I just think they're so colorful and so beautiful. I'm talking so quietly. I'm so sorry. I want to know predictions of Rish by tomorrow. Oh, the sun. Okay. Wow. Let's see what else. Sun is generally a very positive card. I do feel like, is this a person to see on a daily basis? I do feel like a good, strong sense that he will at least talk to you tomorrow, that you will see each other, and that he will be friendly and warm and welcoming, at the very least. We have the Empress. Empress is a card of abundance. It's a motherly card. It's a nurturing card. Ooh, and our card is nice. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups. This, I was feeling with the sun that he may give you something. Maybe not something huge, but just kind of feel like he may give you something. With the Cups, I feel like that's a possibility for the 7 of Cups, that it could mean that he has something for you, or, kind of something that you would like. Or, the 7 shows a lot of different options. So it could also mean that could mean that he has a lot of options, but that's not really what your question was. Your question was what he would do towards you. So I feel like maybe he's got a few options, different things that he may want to present to you or say to you. So I definitely really sense a good, warm, positive interaction tomorrow. Specifically, I'm not so sure, but I do feel like he could be giving you something, and he could be giving you food of some kind. He could be giving you flowers. That seems a little out there, but he could be giving you flowers or food. Or something sort of in a nurturing sense or caretaking sense. So I feel like he's going to do something that would be nice for you, that would be just something with warmth, and it may not be a big thing, and it could be a hug, and it could be a friendly hug, it could be a more than friendly hug. Not really sure, but I definitely feel like it'll be a good, really warm, happy interaction. I feel like he's happy to see you. And happy to spend time with you. So that sounds positive. I hope that that's what you wanted to hear. Now, I will let you know. Thanks. I subscribed. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, please do. Even if I'm way off and wrong, still let me know. Are you expecting, do you work together or go to school together, or, is it kind of a given that you'll see each other? I don't know why you took your messages back. Maybe just for privacy's sake, that's fine. Usually when I do a live read and offer free readings, I usually have a few people on. We have been in no contact, have not seen each other. Okay. Well, your cards were very positive, so I can only read the cards that are in front of me. And they seem positive. Wow. Yeah, it was a very positive sense that you would see each other, and the cards are still, I'm just shuffling, looking through, and they're still in order. They're in the middle of the deck. They haven't been rearranged. Now, this card could indicate that he does have other options or other sort of things that are distracting him from you. But, my very first card was the Sun. And, you have these two, just, if you can see the picture, happily meeting and greeting each other. So, really hope that it turns out like that, Well, I don't see anyone else around, so if you have another question, I can read on something else. I could do a general if you'd like. If nobody hops on here, I'm gonna... Yes, good idea. I wonder if I still have... put those down. That is a really good idea. I don't always dry, or one more card for energy. I do not tend to pull clarifiers as much as I used to, or even think about them. So actually, this is a good time for one. So I'll clarify that, and then I might just draw you an overall card just for fun, and then I probably will just go off and go to bed because it's 2:00 a.m. where I am, and nobody's in, which is for best. Okay. Clarifier, can you please clarifier for the 7 of Cups? 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands would indicate to me that he's looking forward, not backwards. He's looking to the future. There's so much. There's so much sort of mismatch that, I mean, my concept of looking forward would be, yeah, it's not windy. My computer is making some weird clicking noises, and I'm not really sure why. If it's feedback or what. Could be that he's looking to the future. It could be that he's making plans. Could be that he's daydreaming. So as a clarifier, I feel like that was not the most clarifying clarifier. Goddesses and guides, can we have another card to clarify the 7 of Cups? Something that will help us receive a better picture of what is going on in the situation. Clarify 7 of Cups. Okay, we've got 10 of Swords, which is a complete and total end to something, and I am just, it's just really strange because these are such words. One more. Goddesses and guides, one more. One more, please, to clarify 7 of Cups. I got the Hermit. The Hermit is what fell out. So you were hearing the Death card, and that just, I guess, said this, I think it sounds like he really is or has been distracted or will be. So you feel like, as you said, out of a current situation, the beginning of a new one. We are looking onto something new. We've got an end of something. We've got the Hermit. We've got sort of this period of solitude. I think that he doesn't have ill feelings towards you. I think he's got other things that are going on that are really just pulling at his attention, that he's got to deal with, that he's got to take care of. Because I really have warm feelings towards you, but kind of needing to be alone. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a card. Well, firstly, I'm going to draw advice for the situation. Advice. Two of Swords. Two of Swords. It's a card for advice because it's like a standstill. So maybe it's just wait and see. Kind of wait and see. Let him make the move. Say that's probably what the advice is. Let him make the first. Just hold your own, and don't make any sudden movement. Let him kind of make the first move. And then I'm going to draw a good tarot. I'm going to draw one card for you for energy for you. Good tarot. I have had Symbolism and I watched I, Tonya yesterday on Hulu, and they were playing, and so that's probably why. Yeah. Go ahead and ask a question, Gupta. Can't really pronounce your first name. And that'll probably be the last one that I answer. I'm tired. It's late. Rada. Overall, anyway, I was just saying that if you know the song, 80s song, Gloria. You don't have to answer. I'm not a great singer. Was it something that they said? Or the voice in your head calling Gloria? Anyway, that's popping up in my head. Can you ask a yes or no? Sure. Glasses and guys, and overall energy radio. Overall message. Queen of Water. Ooh. Okay, so feeling like you're gonna be feeling unstable, emotional, and sort of a coloration. Air, which is new learning, new knowledge, new information, could be messages even. I'm feeling like you're very intuitive in yourself, and that you might be receiving some downloads or spiritual upgrade, some type of message or new, like a download. So I hope that resonates with you. Okay. Oh boy, I was gonna go and two more people just popped right on. Gupta, will there be a meeting or communication with Libra this weekend? Oh, good question. Will there be a meeting or communication? And Shrivastra, You can go ahead and ask your question as well. Right now we're working on the message from Gupta. Will there be a meaning or communication with Libra this weekend? My feet are falling asleep because I'm sitting on the floor where I do a lot of my readings. Communication with Libra this weekend for Gupta. Goddesses and guides, please give me a clear, truthful, reliable answer. Page of Coins. Goddesses and guides. The Hierophant. Are you going to church this weekend? Or worship? Service? Goddesses and guides. Will there be communication with the Libra this weekend? Give us a clear message and help me to clearly interpret the meaning. Open me up to your wisdom. Thank you very much. Temperance. Maybe. So, Page of Coins, the Hierophant, and Temperance. Temperance is a card that suggests to me not to make any sudden movements. But your question was, will there be meeting or communication with Libra this weekend? Also, temperance sometimes has to do with, man, yeah, if I have any intention to go to worship, I would go to worship and I would put some money in the collection for sure. The Page of Coins, the Hierophant, Temperance for healing, ask for blessings, healings, anointments, or whatever they do at your, church, prayers, laying on of hands, prayer requests, do. I mean, I don't know what kind of worship you go to, but churches, when they have prayer requests, they have, you can have unspoken prayers. I would go with, just let them, just ask for that prayer and ask for that light around you, the healing, whatever it is that sort of provide. There's not a strong Libra presence in the card, or in these cards. Pages with messages and communication, so that's helpful. There's more about communicating with fine, so and the Temperance is kind of generally a quote kind of card, so it's kind of feeling like a strong maybe as far as question, but yeah, I would. That's what I can recommend, is going to your worship service and asking for prayer and support. And maybe, I don't know if that'll lead somehow to the communication. Maybe. Can only the cards tell me. What are the cards of Kushi for me today? Oh boy. Okay. Page of Wands. Whoop. Oh. 4 of Wands. Okay. Well, let's see what the third These cards are just flying out. Queen of Coins and Queen of Cups. I feel like she might have some romantic feelings for you. With the Four of Wands, you see it's like a room there, actually. Celebrating. So she could be daydreaming. The Queen of Cups and the Queen of Coins. I get this feeling that she may think that you like someone else, or think that there's someone else that likes you, that has left her feeling a little bit insecure about that. That she's shy. I do feel like she has romantic feelings towards you. It doesn't mean that she will necessarily feel comfortable sharing them with you. You have to remember. But it does look like some positive. I want to say really girlish, immature, giggly kind of. Does she giggle around you? That's kind of how I'm feeling. I'm going to do a good tarot card. I'm just going to throw a good tarot card on there. Goddesses and guides, clarify this reading for me. A little information about the girl's feelings. Okay, so I just dropped them all on my head. This is not a good indicator. Five of air suggests a little bit of competitiveness or competition. I'm wondering if she's sort of competitive with you, or if she likes to tease you in a friendly way, or in like a flirtatious way, or whatnot. Okay. Himanshu, man, you guys come on at night with names that are for me to pronounce. I'm just a little white girl from Michigan. Himanshu, you're welcome. I hope that was helpful to you. Do I have a past life connection with this girl? Okay, past lives. Please like and subscribe. If I can get to 1,000 subscribers, believe that I can go live phone, which would be super exciting. Hello to something Lillian Twisted. Okay. We want to know about a past life connection between Himanshu and the girl Needy. Oh, Tiffany. Okay. Lessons and guides, please tell us if Himanshu has a past life connection with the girl. Ace of Wands. Wow. Okay, so Ace of Wands reaches up into the spiritual, into the heavens. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, that would indicate, yes, that you guys have been around the wheel together before. Wow. Let's see, we're going for our third card, goddesses and guides. What else? Can you tell us about the past life connection? Ooh, okay. Well, looks like you have to have a connection, but there's some type of That's the bear on my head. A cross or cross, or there's some issue. There's some issue you haven't wrote in past life, or they cropping each time. There seems some type of the thing I'm doing hands, the X, some type of black, or just or sorry if I'm kind of there's definitely life with the wands and the wheel. There's definitely past issues that then result keep up. Oh, how am I? I'm recording from my laptop. It doesn't warm at all. I'm not really sure what's going on. I hope that will, but that's strong on the slave connection. Thank you for listening, Tiffany. Tiffany wants to. Tiffany Twisted. Hey, her mind was twisted. She's got them as bends. She's got a pretty boat that she calls for. Tiffany, you ask me. I really like your Ultraviolet. Morgan, I had a character doing it. A story that you wrote, or for Dungeons and Dragons, or type of game. Okay, I have a link here. I give you a reading if you may ask a question. I'm not game. A question, or did you just want to run? He joins Pope tonight. Every chance. Somebody somewhere is going to have a chance to make some, I think. Only me. Alright with that. Is that if I move closer to the computer? Oh, it is underneath. Well, let me know what your question is. And, you just want a general. Okay. For the rest of this month. Oh, all right. I'm going to do yours. I'm doing these, and then that is it. I'm going. My eyes are saying, go to sleep. Tiffany wants to know about the rest of this. Work. Looks like you'll have some new ideas at work. Or some. Actually, okay, so like things are starting to, things that you've been maybe managing or working towards are starting to come to fruition in the first, and we can have the Dever, so you may be getting ready to let go of habits, sorts, sort of a mental or a break. I don't want a mental break. I don't want a mental break. Yes. Got to break through and any some of light moment that helps you go something was not how. And then in the month of Great in reverse, which indicates something of a stalling on things be slowing down a little bit, things not moving forward as you like. Maybe to after deadline extend to we have the tower. So the month is not asking as the tower, and we have the Chariot. I feel like you make meetings and extensions, some things that you're working towards may not go the way that you planned. Definitely best laid plans won't turn out that you planned. Yes, the tower, but don't panic. Sometimes the old has to pay in order for new to appear. I wanted to give you some overall what hair and the again, which is a little more pot in this deck. And we have wool. So that tells me that they're, like I just said, old sometimes has to pay for the new. And then we have air in reverse. So again, this really with the Chariot in reverse, this kind of idea of I don't working out, things not according to plan, but with the Fool tells me, not working out the way you want to, but it could be that something is coming or, something different that will come out of the seeds of, the tower moment of the wreckage. This card is a positive beginning of innocence, of making a thing. So, it really gives me that whatever it is that's kind of not moving forward, it could be a blessing. It could be a blessing in disguise. It could be a part that you were much better off not being involved in the first place, and better that it felt now than you're all in. Kind of that's that I'm getting for you, Tiffany. Well, I'd like to thank everyone in my live. I hope you all subscribed. I hope I'll be getting on again soon. Do it all again. Feel come back to this later if you to me how things played to the following days. What were on the first words? Okay, what I 2 days or 2 cards for each upcoming week of the month. So the first, okay. First two were coins. So this is way something to fruition. You get action, and here we have the magician that's telling you you're manifesting. Those are the first ones. And this is swords and the devil in reverse, telling me that you'll have some type of breakthrough involving letting go of habit. Yes. I'm gonna read it and perhaps it will be clearer. Oh, is it hard to see or? Oh, that my camera's not great. I'm going to read the magician card, some of the card from the magician, along with the high priestess, has had the full incarnate of his true nature. Outgoing, as wants to explore the world and figure out the line. If the magician wants to experiment with his abilities, things to see what happens. He gains skill and understanding. He learns his capabilities. His goal is to embrace his with the energy of the universe, manifest his in his life. Power, skill, desire, and the educate. Yeah, so definitely you creating something here in this first week, which will be big. So, okay, I'm sorry. I don't know if this will help. The magician, it's about manifesting, creating, and power, and so I do see this first a really good, powerful one where you're bringing something to fruition that you have you're into. So with that, I'll bid you good night and have a great evening, and see you again soon. Next time, be well. Except I can't find my mouse.